All right, we have a lot to go over today in our Help Wanted Wednesday segment. Our legal analyst, Whitney Traylor, has been tracking it all for us. Whitney, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Jordan. It's good to be here.
Well, first, let's talk about what's going on in the state's labor market. Is this a good time to look for a job? What are we looking at?
Well, there's so many data points, some that seem to be contradictory. So it really depends on what numbers you focus on. So here's a few key takeaways. Let me go quickly. One, the U.S. job market is hot. We added 339,000 jobs in May. That's great. Job growth was spread over many industries, including construction, which is surprising because there has been so many consistent interest rate hikes over the last year. Wages are rising. That's excellent news. The average wages in May were 4.3% higher than a year ago. Now, finally, one other data point that is not great news is that, as we said in the lead-in, unemployment went up. It had been steady at 3.4%, but last month increased to 3.7%. That's nationwide. Overall, I would say Colorado is a good place to be if you're looking for a job, and that is my final takeaway.
All right, some good news there. So this week you have some interesting employment-related opportunities. Speaking of these jobs, tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, so the first opportunity is something I have mentioned before and something I'd like to advocate. Folks, listen up. Trades and trade school opportunities. This is really something that our country is in desperate need of. And according to the American Welding Society, the U.S. needs another 360,000 welding professionals by 2027. That's just 4 years. So Ontario-based Metal Supermarkets, that's a company, they have locations both in Commerce City and Wheat Ridge. They're offering $2,500 scholarships to 4 students enrolled in a post-secondary trade school program. So folks, applications are due by June 30th, so get on it. And you can find details at metalsupermarkets.com and then just go to the trade school scholarship. Also, another really interesting gig is the Colorado Department of Corrections is hiring. So if you're interested in working in the prisons and around and with the prisons, they are hosting this month 5 job fairs all over the state, 2 that are virtual. Now, these are great benefits. The pay starts at $50,000, and Jordan, check it out. There's up to $7,000 in hiring incentives. So that means like you get that $7,000 on up front. So folks, find more details at cdoc.colorado.gov, and they have all those opportunities listed.
Get on it, he says, people. When Whitney Traylor, says jump, we say how high around here.
Hey, there's a lot of jobs. The economy's looking pretty good in Colorado. The labor market's looking good. So folks who are looking for jobs, there's definitely things out there.
Well, that's nice to hear because sometimes the news about the economy can be pretty depressing. So Whitney, thank you.
For sure.